Welcome back to FireTech, and we're here today with another Minecraft tutorial, and we're just going to walk through this, and we're going to walk through this little column here, little bridge here, and nothing seems out of the ordinary, but if you go to this side over here, and you destroy this fire, you can just walk into the secret area, and kablamo, you just keep on walking past. And you'll actually go over tripwire that opens it for you, so it might open a second time, but either way you go right back, you run through, and it'll be perfect timing for you to come back, and it'll close, it'll stay open long enough, and then all you got to do is place the fire again and make it look inconspicuous, and whenever it goes back, no one is ever the wiser, as long as no one, follows you in and watches you and that kind of stuff. But as long as you hide the redstone, you have a nice little secret path out to wherever you want it to be inside, and this could easily be inside your house. I also don't know why it does that. Kind of does that a couple times sometimes after you've activated it. But anyway, if you'll notice, this is actually a remake of a video that I did a long time ago, and this is probably a simpler version, and it's also significantly less laggy of a video. You could probably actually follow along with it this time. Okay, so I seem to have just figured out why it randomly turns on and off by itself. Seems like the fire is causing some updates. I'm really not sure why, but this thing does not need to function with a fire. You don't have to use a fire, you can just use a regular old block to place or to remove at first, and then whenever you come back to replace. So, that is a very non-necessary part of it. I did like the way the fire looked, but if you just want to have a missing section, or even have a furnace where you smelt an item and then it opens it, which also would work perfectly fine. Or, for the heck of it, you could just deal with the, turning off and on randomly for no reason, that the fire nice look gives. But anyway, we're going to jump right into that tutorial. So to start off, you're just going to need to build yourself up a few blocks off the ground, so that way you don't have any issues. This is going to be your walkway that you saw me flying around in. Then you're going to need your wall with your missing block, whatever the block may end up being. Can be, if you're going to use fire, and you're going to deal with the painful noises of annoyances, or the painful annoyance of it, restarting itself. You're going to need netherrack there, so that way it stays lit. But either way, you're going to go out from behind the block, and you're going to place your observer. This is going to be the output, and this is going to be the input. So it'll detect what's placed or unplaced there, and send out a signal directly there. But from there, you're just going to place some blocks. One there to hold a piece of redstone, one above to hold a redstone torch, and from each side you're going to put out repeaters. Both of them need to be on signals. It doesn't have to be on signal 4. It can be on 2, as long as it's not on the first one, because it will be too fast for anything to detect. But this helps delay it so that it can be detected. And from there, you're going to place a piston right in front of that torch going out forwards, and another one directly under that. We're just going to use a different type of block to signature it from the rest, and that looks horrible, but who cares? But you can tell that is different than the rest. Anyway, and then on this side, you're going to go out 3 blocks and place yourself some pistons, 4 of them specifically, so that way when they are extended, you'll see in just a second, you can place 2 blocks out behind them on the top piston and some redstone torches, so that way it'll pull everything back in just a minute. Alright, so from there you're just going to place a block on top and a block going back with redstone all the way across, so that way it can trigger these 2 pistons, and then at the end of this you're just going to go out 3 or 4 blocks. You're going to want comparators, 2 of them going out. Actually, you don't need it that way. You can have 2 of them going there, 2 of them going there, and then redstone, and a block with more redstone. Now, on the design that I have over here, it has a secondary pulse extender, which is what this is, so that way you have a little bit more time to move through, but that is unnecessary if you move quickly, and also I would say for space saving and for, you know, saving on resources, this is the preferred way to do it. But from that's pretty much it for this. We're going to go ahead and test it out to make sure it works. And yes, it does. And it takes a little bit of time. And I'm going to push it right back in. And see, that's plenty of time to be able to walk through there, I would say. Alright, so the next step, I would start off by building yourself a walkway. And with blocks underneath so you can, you know, walk on it. And then blocks on either side to make sure that you have plenty of space for your walkway and you don't accidentally try to build redstone into it and that kind of stuff. And we're going to go ahead and build the overhead part of it as well. There we go. Alright, and then the next step is pretty simple. You're just going to go down a block from there, down another block, and you're going to place a redstone repeater with a signal pulse thingy, whatever you call it, delay of 2 on it, so that way it fires after that one fires. You're going to put redstone on all 3 of those blocks. You're gonna come back out 4 more blocks for you. Couple of redstone on each end. Get yourself some comparators. And that part of it's done. Now you just got to connect each side. We are going to go down. Whoops. Down. And it's nice to touch the floor so that I have plenty of room. And go down. And that's what this is going to connect to. So you're going to go down. Down. Down again. And you're going to give yourself some redstone going. You might want to give yourself a repeater to give yourself enough signal strength. And then more redstone. And then that part of it's done. So it should theoretically. Yep, there we go. And you can see it. Like I said, it is a little bit faster, but again, I think it's more than enough time for you to walk over here. If it was enough time for me to fix my jump, it was enough time for you to walk over there. But from there, you're going to want to build or destroy a couple of blocks in. Get yourself your observer block and have it there. So that way you can... I need string. I'm sorry. Hold on just 1 second. There we go. So you're going to place your string there. So that way whenever you step on the string, it'll trigger that again so that you can get in from the... or get out from the inside. You just need a block hiding those. But from there, you're just going to place blocks there. You're going to need that block there so that it doesn't try to go up there. Okay, so from there, you're going to place your repeaters on signal strength 4 on either side. You're just going to place a block in front of it with a block on top and send a redstone signal across so that way it'll trigger this. Okay, so from this one, you're going to place a block and continue going down with your redstone. How did I do that? I need to go there. I'm going to destroy the underblocks because they are unnecessary. And you can go there with your redstone. I personally like to make it flush with your redstone. But that is the end of this, actually. So you can decorate the end part of this however you want. Have stairs leading to whatever, or just a platform out into an open area. But you step on that. Oh no. What do I do? Ah, my bad. Okay, so I just made one tiny little mistake. If you don't put a repeater, it will have significantly more than 15 length to go, so the redstone won't reach all the way. So put a repeater here, or fix the position of the repeater to be here, and not in either of those spots to save on your resources. But once you step over this, it will work perfectly fine, and you'll have plenty of time to move. Now don't forget, the best look is the fire. But the problem will be that it will restart itself. I guess the fire restarts itself. I guess that's how the netherrack works. Or something. I don't know what the problem is. But either way, the simplest solution to fixing that problem is to not use the fire and just have it be a block you place, block you destroy. Or it would be more likely a block you destroy as you come in And then a block as you place as you leave. But anyway, only thing left for you to do is to mask this up a little bit with a nice little walkway like I did over here. And to build yourself a nice little room around all this redstone. Hide it all up and build whatever you want in your hidden room. So this is your 100% hidden room in Minecraft. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.